more neutralization reaction. So if you have 35 centimeters cube of a dilute solution of lime water, also known as calcium hydroxide, requiring 12.5 centimeters cube of 0.120 mole per dm cube HCl for neutralization, what is the concentration of the lime water? One, you want to know it in mole per dm cube, and two, you want to know it in grams per dm cube. Step one. First of all, you're going to write out the equation if you're not given one and make sure you balance it. And there I have my equation with the calcium hydroxide and the hydrochloric um, acid and the calcium chloride salt being formed and the water being formed. It's balanced. As you can see, I wrote down my atoms directly underneath the reactant side and the product side. And then for step two, you look at what the question is asking. It is asking about calcium hydroxide neutralizing hydrochloric acid. And you look at the theoretical reaction and use it as a platform for your calculation. So if you only dealing with calcium hydroxide and how much was used to neutralize the hydrochloric acid, you're going to use the mole ratio between these two species. So in the equation, theoretically, we know 1 mole of calcium hydroxide reacts with 2 moles of hydrochloric acid, and we write it here. We also know the moles of hydrochloric acid because we were given some clues. We were given 1, the volume, and 2, the molarity. The molarity was in mole per dm cube, right? And the volume of it was in centimeters cube. So you're going to change over your centimeters cube to dm cube by dividing by 1,000. Get rid of the dm cube here and here to get your moles. And we end up with 0.0015 moles. So then we need to find x, and we do the same thing we've done in all our other videos. We make 1 over x equal to 2 over 0.0015. Right? And we make one side equal to the other by making it fractions, and then we transpose to get x, right? We do the times by x here, and we do the times by x here, right? So this can go and this can go, and then we go carry this up here, and we carry that down there. To basically get x equal to 0.0015 divided by 2, which is equal to 0.00075 moles of calcium hydroxide. So now we have the moles. Therefore, since we have the moles, we could calculate, voila, the mole per dm cube and the grams per dm cube, right? And we have the volume right there for lime water, which is calcium hydroxide. So in step 3, now you have the number of moles it took for calcium hydroxide to neutralize HCl. You realize from the question that the reaction used 35 centimeters cube of calcium hydroxide. Using the equation, the number of moles equal to concentration times volume. You can find both gram divided by dm cube and mole divided by dm cube, mass and mole concentration respectively. For mole per dm cube, you take number of moles and divide it by the volume that you had. By changing, remember to change out your volume that was in centimeters cube to dm cube. And we get 0.02 mole per dm cube. That's your molar concentration. For grams per dm cube, which is known as mass concentration, you must convert the moles of calcium hydroxide to grams via the equation number of moles equal to grams divided by molecular weight of calcium hydroxide, right? And then divide it by its own volume in dm cube. And you have to remember that 1 dm cube is equal to 1,000 centimeters cube. Now, I dare you to answer this question because I think you can do it, and I think that you find it pretty easy once you try it out for yourself. So let me know about your answer. Don't forget to comment, and don't forget to sub, love,